The story we see here is similar to something we see throughout not only East Africa and the whole of Africa, but the entire world. As ecologies degrade, they take with them livelihoods, stability, and water security. But when we think about water security, many people assume that we have water scarcity in East Africa. But another way of thinking about it is that it's not actually water scarcity that we have, it's design scarcity, it's capture scarcity. Rather than just only focusing on digging boreholes and accessing groundwater, in the situation here where I am in northern Uganda, what we're doing is applying principles of permaculture, agroforestry, and water harvesting to replenish the sources of groundwater so that communities can have permanent and regenerative sources of water security.
The Spring Protection Project was brought here because the communities had problems of water shortages during dry season. Even during wet season like this, there would be no water. So we came to protect the spring, but to make the spring sustainable, to make the spring not dry out, we had to think of so many other interventions that we can do to harvest the water that used to run off to the spring by creation of the bioswale that we created, including tree planting that will help to infiltrate the water into the soil. The bioswale will help us to collect the runoff that used to go and just disappear. So it is slowing the water, spreading the water and sinking the water into the spring lines. Now the water from the spring continues into the pond, which is right away downstream of the spring, to help harvest that water for use during dry season, animal drinking, and also provide a component of aquaculture.
We are getting about 20 liters of water in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Previously, it took 27 minutes to fill that same 20-liter jerry can. And for a woman who's fetching 5 jerry cans per day, that means that she has gone from 2 hours and 25 minutes of just waiting for that jerry can to fill up to 10 minutes. And that is a huge reduction in time poverty, the quality of life, and her ability to move on to other things in her day.
Okuamandra yi aburimvu ama azo bamadira amanudo yirimvu zo amusudo aikokba ujatati yire arafa mama aziruri a iki alada diniti aya yindra amaniga mvu andalero dare sarisi akudididza amatidore ukuyi didayo
Samudala ama tangazo presa kedoreko madorela haya tayiman uda larim fuza borisidima bobuleta dima sidika
moto budale sadu pipena akamu dia moto salwayo pipi aloda mata zo kure.
This project, if it is replicated in many other areas, it is self-sustaining, it is regenerative.
When we do an approach like this, which can cost about the same or just a bit more than a borehole in a very short amount of time, we actually establish a holistic system that will continue to regenerate itself and continue to replenish clean, healthy drinking water that also feeds the soil, feeds the grazeland, feeds the ecology around the entire community.